So we're about halfway through the season at the moment in the Premier League. So I just thought I'd make my own Premier League team of the season so far. Obviously, this is subject to change. There's still half a season to go. And I know obviously this is very subjective, so some of you guys might disagree with some of the players I pick. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are down below. And let's get in. So in goal, I went for Sells from Nottingham Forest. Obviously, they've got the most clean sheets in the league, so I think it's only right to put the goalkeeper with the most clean sheets in there. An honourable mention would be Mark Flecken from Brentford. He has actually made the most saves in the league so far this season. He is having a good year, but I just feel like it's only right to put Sells in there. At fullbacks, I've gone for Aina from Forest and Robinson from Fulham. At right back, there's two or three players that you could probably pick for that position, and it could arguably be the correct answer. So I went for Aina. I think he's been fantastic this season. Every time I watch Forest, he stands out for them. Just very, very good player. I think he was a free as well, so some really good business from Forest. Another couple players you could mention there is Livermore from Newcastle. I think he's having a very solid season. You've also got Munoz from Crystal Palace. He's actually made the most tackles in the league this season so far. So I think either of those three, you're in with a shout. You could say Trent as well. I am a Liverpool fan, slightly biased. But yeah, I don't think he deserves to be in the team of the season, in my opinion. At left back, I went with Robinson. I was debating going Lewis Hall from Newcastle. He's also having a fantastic season. I did decide Robinson. What swung it for me was his assists. He's had 7 assists so far this season. He's another one as well. Every time I watch Fulham, he's a standout for me. So yeah, that's my choices. As I said, you could go for Hall at left back as well. There's probably one or two other ones I'm missing, but that's my choices for fullback and keeper. So for the centre-back positions, I went for Van Dijk and Milinkovic. There's probably 3 or 4 guys you could put in here. Some honourable mentions, obviously you've got Gabriel and Saliba from Arsenal, both having very good seasons. You could also put Murillo in here from Forest as well, to be fair. But as I said, I went for Milinkovic and Van Dijk. Milinkovic, I think he's having a fantastic season. Obviously a Forest player as well, so the most clean sheets. So obviously you're going to have a few defenders in there. He's actually a player I used to sign quite a lot on Football Manager a couple of seasons ago, so it's good to see that he's came to the Premier League and he's doing well so far. And obviously the other one I've done is Van Dijk. You probably get some Liverpool haters in here saying he shouldn't be in there, but I think it's pretty obvious he's the best defender still in the league, in my opinion. And he's playing alongside Trent and Robertson, so to have the second most clean sheets is pretty impressive. So I've gone for a midfield three of Gravenberch, Palmer and Caicedo. Gravenberch, I think he's one of Liverpool's best players, obviously just behind Van Dijk and Salah. In the midfield, he just controls it so well, breaks up the play very well. Also, he's been very important to our title charge this season. I went from Palmer. He's pretty self-explanatory. Unbelievable player, Palmer. I love watching him play. And yeah, I don't need to say too much on him. And then the other one I went with Caicedo. You could potentially switch him out, to be honest. I think he's having a fantastic season, breaks up the play very well, controls the midfield also very well for Chelsea. But a few honourable mentions in there. You've got Rodgers from Aston Villa, fantastic player. I love watching him play. I think he's very good, very direct, very hard for teams to deal with. You've also got players like Gibbs White as well. As I said, they're more attacking midfielders. I only wanted to go with one attacking midfielder personally. But yeah, there's a few that could potentially go in there. And the front three could potentially be a bit controversial. I went for Salah. There's literally no debate with Salah. He's got the most goals and most assists in the league so far. So yeah, there's only one person that's going to go at right wing. Up front, I went for Isak. Obviously, you could put in Haaland there. You could put in Chris Wood. He's also having a fantastic season. I went for Isak personally. I just love the way he plays. I think he offers a lot to Newcastle in terms of pressing, holding up the ball well, linking up play with the wingers is very crucial to their system. So that's why I've gone with him. And then I've went Cunha. I don't like playing players out of position. Obviously, you could probably put Saka left wing, even though he never plays there. But I've went for Cunha. I think he's a fantastic player. Just obviously Wolves, they've not been having a good season. They have been struggling. And the fact he's able to perform the way he does week in, week out, yeah, obviously there's not a lot you can say there. I just think he deserves it. Let me know who you would put in left wing. Left wing was a tricky one for me. Obviously, I've gone for Cunha, who's not actually a left winger. A couple of people on the left wing that you could put an honourable mention for would be Diaz. I think he's having a good season. You could say Gakpo as well, actually. but I am a Liverpool fan, so I'm not going to go for a Liverpool one. There's Gordon, obviously from Newcastle as well, another very good player. There's quite a few good players in there. Obviously, you could go with someone like Hudson-Odoi as well from Forest. Quite a few different options, but yeah, that's my team this season so far. Let me know what yours is down below.